Today's video is a 40-minute practice focusing on heart openers and back bends. If you have blocks, please grab them. You can also use something like a pillow or a water bottle. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. We'll get started in an extended child's pose today. If you have blocks, place your palms on top of the blocks to open through your shoulders. Draw your tailbone towards your heels. Let your belly pull down between your thighs. Just start to connect to your space. Feeling a kind of entitlement to belong right here. Not the kind of entitlement that demands or can do whatever it wants. It's an entitlement that grounds you in your belonging. The mantra, I belong right here. I deserve to be right here, taking up this space. Really feel your body taking up the space where you are. Your forehead rests firmly into your mat. You can stay right here with your palms pressing down into your space. If you want to deepen the stretch, you can find a reverse prayer grip. Bring your palms together. Allow your thumbs to rest on your upper back. Then press the place above your elbows down and forward into the earth or your blocks to really feel that opening. And as you do so, staying connected to the breath. Slowly start to remove those blocks. Press into your left palm. Inhale, shift forward, swim your arm back up. And then on the exhale, child's pose. Inhale, sweep back up and forward. Exhale, child's pose. Again, inhale, open through the chest. Exhale. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, tabletop shift forward. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Breathe. Inhale, cow pose, belly low, gaze high. Scoop your heart forward and up. Exhale, cat pose, round and curl. Press your mat away. Feel your shoulder blades protract. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat, round, press. Tuck your chin to your chest. Last time, slowly come back through center. We'll drop our chin and our chest down to our mat. Breathing through the neck space and the heart space. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. We'll flow those moves. Inhale, cow. Exhale, chin, chest lowers. Squeeze the upper arms in. Inhale, cow. Press your mat away. Exhale, cat. Last time, inhale, cow. Exhale, lower. Take your time. Inhale, cow pose. Press your mat away. Squeeze your upper arms in. Exhale, neutral, tabletop. Dig your toes. Send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Find any movement you need right here. Allow your body to take up this space as it deserves to, feeling the grounding energy. Your palms press down and forward. Your heels ground into your mat. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Open mouth, exhale, lower. An option for lion's breath. Inhale, lift. Open mouth, exhale. Let it go. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, open your hip, flex your right heel towards your glute. Send your gaze underneath your left shoulder to keep your shoulders square. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, low lunge. Just start to straighten and bend through your right leg. It doesn't matter if your hips are square or how wide your stance is. Just flow with the breath, staying connected. We'll meet in a low lunge. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Grab for opposite elbows overhead. Tip your weight forward into the ball mounds of your toes. And shake your head side to side. Inhale, halfway lift, find length. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Sweep your arms up overhead. Breathe. Bring your palms together. Find a reverse prayer grip. Squeeze your upper arms in. Send your heart forward and up. Squeeze your glutes to send your hips forward. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right leg steps back, low lunge. Drop your right knee to your mat. Inhale, crescent moon. Reach your arms up overhead and breathe. Today we'll bring our hands to our left thigh. Press your palms down. Feel your side body lengthen up. Take a full breath in. Exhale, plant your palms. Step your left foot back. Downward facing dog. Lift your hips towards the ceiling. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, open your hip. Flex your heel to your glute. Point your left knee up and then gaze under your right shoulder. Keep your shoulders square. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, low lunge. Start to straighten and bend through your left knee. Again, nothing matters right here aside from that breath. The movement is secondary. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Palms come to touch. Exhale, reverse prayer. Think of lifting up and over a beach ball behind you. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left leg steps back. Drop your left knee to your mat. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, place your palms on your right thigh. Press your palms down to lengthen your side body up. Pull your right hip back. Soften your left hip forward. Inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Step your right foot back, high plank to downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. Open mouth, exhale, release. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, open your hip. Inhale, three-legged dog, square your right hip down. Exhale, knee to nose, low lunge. Spiral your left foot flat. Inhale, warrior two. Open your arms forward and back. Breathe. Seal the outer edge of your back foot down into your mat. Your back heel should be the farthest thing back. Keep the bend in your front knee. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Feel the compression through the back side of your body. Inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, side plank. Step your right foot back and breathe. Option to release your bottom knee to your mat for modification. Squeeze your bottom oblique up. Feel energy reaching up through your right fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, high plank. Lower all the way down to your belly. Untuck your toes. Inhale, baby cobra. Lift your chest. Breathe. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Lengthen through the back of your neck. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, high plank, firm core. Exhale, downward facing dog. Reconnect with your breath. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, open your hip. Inhale, three-legged dog. Square your left hip down. Exhale, knee to nose, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two, and breathe. Roll your front inner thigh up and back. Allow your back hip to turn forward. Seal the outer edge of your back foot down. Inhale, reverse warrior. Sweep your left fingertips up towards the ceiling. Release your left shoulder from your ear. Take a full breath in. Exhale, low lunge into side plank. Step your left foot back. Breathe. Stack your top shoulder over your bottom shoulder. Squeeze your bottom oblique up. Full breath in. Exhale, high plank. Lower all the way down. Untuck your toes. Inhale, baby cobra. Second set. Exhale, slowly lower. Dig your toes from your quads and belly up. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. We'll build our flow right here. Bring your big toes together to touch. Rock your head side to side, releasing tension. Keep your fingers on your mat. Start to sit your hips back and down into a chair. When you find your depth, reach your arms up overhead and breathe. 80% of your weight is back in your heels. Take a full breath in. Exhale, chest expansion grip behind your low back. Squeeze your shoulder blades, lift your fists up. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Lift your left thigh parallel to your mat. Breathe. Press the ball mound of your right foot down into the earth for support. Inhale. Exhale, crescent lunge. Keep the bind long. Step back. Pull your right hip crease back and then release that bind. Inhale, crescent. Reach your arms forward and up. Breathe. Pull your right hip back. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Drop your right arm down and back into exalted warrior. So your left arm reaches up and then back. Squeeze your inner thighs in. Hide your right shoulder behind your left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, low lunge twist. Plant your left palm to your mat. Start to shift your weight into your left palm. Inhale, wild thing. Step your right foot towards the right side of your mat. Squeeze your glutes, lift your hips, reach your right arm forward. Plant your right palm down, high plank. Inhale. Exhale, knees, chin, chest. Option for a regular chaturanga, high to low plank if it's in your practice. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll find the other side. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Travel to the top of your mat. Bring your big toes to touch. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Reach your arms up overhead. Squeeze your inner thighs in. Full breath in. Exhale, chest expansion grip behind your low back. Hover your chest over your thighs. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Bring your right thigh parallel to your mat. Soften your upper body back to stack your upper body over your hips. Inhale. Exhale, crescent with the bind. Long step back. Pull your left hip back. Lengthen the crown of your head forward. Release the bind. Inhale, crescent. Reach forward and up and breathe. It's okay if you bend through your back knee. Drop your tailbone down to keep a neutral spine. Inhale. Exhale, exalted warrior. Reach your right hand up. Your left hand grabs for your right hamstring. Inhale. Exhale, low lunge twist. Plant your right palm down. We'll find wild thing. Step your left foot behind you. Squeeze your glutes. Lift your hips. Feel that grounded energy underneath your feet. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, knees, chin, chest. Inhale, upward dog. Press the tops of your toes into your mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a moment, reconnect with your breath. We'll flow that through one more time. Really allow yourself to feel grounded in this space. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chest expansion grip. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, bound airplane. Kick your left foot back. Roll your outer left hip down and point through your left toes, really feeling that length and the space. You deserve to be right here taking up this space. Inhale. Exhale, crescent, airplane arms. Inhale all the way to exalted warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, wild thing. Right foot plants down on your mat. Exhale, high plank. Knees, chin, chest. Take it in. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, bind. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bound airplane. Kick your right leg back. Point through your right toes. Roll your outer right hip down. Firm your supporting quad up. Inhale. Exhale, crescent with the bind. Long step back. Inhale, crescent all the way to exalted. Full breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, wild thing. Step your left foot behind you. Exhale, high plank. Knees, chin, chest to your mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take it all in. Surrender your knees down to your mat. You can find child's pose. You can find any posture at all that lets you realign with your breath. Maybe a reverse prayer grip. Notice what it feels like to take up space without feeling bad, with the inner knowing and entitlement that you belong wherever it is that you are right now. Using the breath, using the body to fill the space and change the energy. Whatever intention you've brought in, just reconnecting right there. As you reconnect to the deep breath in and out. When you're ready, not before, we'll meet back in downward facing dog. Wherever you land, that's where you land. Maybe your feet are hips width distance, maybe they're wider. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, open your hip. Notice how this feeling has changed. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, low lunge. Firm your belly up before you rise. Inhale, crescent. Reach your arms up overhead, palms face in. Release your shoulders down. Start to bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Bring your left thigh parallel to your mat. Breathe. When you're ready, find standing figure 4. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Press your heart into your thumbs. Really feel the body take up space. If it's in your practice, find a chest expansion grip right here. Squeeze your wrist creases together. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, bound airplane. When you feel stable, start to find toppling tree variation. As your left heel lifts, your heart lowers, almost like a teeter-totter. We'll meet in standing splits. Squeeze your left hamstring to lift your left leg. Full breath in. Exhale, low lunge, long step back. We'll crawl to a wide-legged fold all the way to Skandasana, side lunge. Bend your left knee over your left ankle. Draw your hands to your heart. Flex your right toes up towards the ceiling. Just notice where your mind's at. Release judgment. You can stay right here. Option to find the bind. Plant your left palm down. Reach your right arm high. If you have the bind, soften your right shoulder back. Turn your left rib cage forward and up. And slowly release that bind. Big movement here. Inhale, warrior 2. Breathe. Feel the foundation. Inhale, reach your front arm forward. Exhale, balancing half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Stack your right hand underneath your right shoulder and then squeeze your outer left glute up. Should be able to see your left toes in your periphery. Slowly start to land. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, goddess squat. Turn your toes and your knees out and we'll find some cat-cows here. Just flowing through that movement on your own. It's okay if your pelvis shifts forward and back, up and down. Feeling through the spine. Bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, star. Exhale, low lunge to the top of your mat. Step your right foot back, knees, chin, chest. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let that side go. Allow yourself to show up. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, open your hip. Inhale, three-legged dog, square your hips. Exhale, knee to nose, step through. Inhale, crescent. Lift your arms overhead and breathe. Think of pulling your right hip forward and up. Start to bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Bring your right thigh parallel to your mat. Exhale, standing figure 4. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Keep sending your tailbone back and down. If it's in your practice, start to find your bind behind your low back. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, bound airplane. Kick your right foot back. When you find the pose, we'll move into toppling tree. Kick your right heel up first. Your upper body follows. One long line from your toe out through the crown of your head. We'll meet in standing splits. Squeeze your right hamstring up. Feel your right inner thigh roll in. Take a full breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Find Skandasana towards the back of the mat. Bend your right knee over your right ankle. You can keep your hands at your heart or find the bind. Plant your right palm down. Reach your left arm up overhead. Roll your left shoulder back. Scoop your right shoulder forward and up. Feel that twist. Slowly release. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, half moon. Start to shift your weight forward. Lift your right heel up towards the ceiling. Stack your right arm over your left. Really press the ball mound of that supporting foot down into the earth. Inhale. Exhale, start to bend through your front knee. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, wide-legged fold. Pivot your toes in. Soften your chest towards your thighs. You can take what you need here. I'll give the option of grabbing for your big toes with your peace fingers. But if headstands in your practice, if getting upside down is the way that you want to take up space right here, you can go ahead and do that. There's really no right, no wrong. Slowly start to release. We'll find a wide-legged down dog, so just crawl your palms forward. Press your hands into your mat. Send your sits bones back. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge, top of mat. Step your left foot back. Knees, chin, chest to your mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Rolling through the spine. Inhale, roll forward, high plank. Chin is the last thing to arrive. Exhale, slowly lower to your belly. Untuck your toes. Press your palms underneath your shoulders. Inhale, baby cobra. Lift your chest. Breathe. Press your toenails down from your quads up. Just notice the difference. Inhale. Exhale, slowly lower. Drop your left ear to your mat and just start to wiggle your hips side to side. Releasing any tension in the low back. And then bring your chin back to center. Bring your heels and your toes close together unless you have tightness in the low back. Inhale, locust pose. Lift your heart, lift your arms, lift your toes, ankles, and thighs. Option to find the chest expansion grip. Pull your fist back, arch your heart forward and up. Inhale. Exhale, slowly lower. Feel the connection, your heartbeat to your mat space. Slowly bring your chin back to center. Press up into tabletop. And we'll find 3 rounds of camel. But before we do so, we'll find some arm circles, just opening up through the arms. You may need to use this in your third round of camel, just an option. Maybe you start to add your chest. Look up, following the hands, connecting your breath here. Then slowly release. Come to stand on your knees. Your knees are hips width distance, maybe a little bit wider. Plant your palms on your low back. Press your tailbone down. Feel the spine neutralize. Inhale. Exhale, camel pose. Guide your chin up and then back. Keep taking small sips of air. Press your hips forward. Squeeze your glutes. Protect your low back. Inhale, rise. Exhale, slowly release your tailbone towards your heels. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, half tortoise. Release your pinky fingers, your forehead down to your mat. Keep your tailbone connected to your heels. Then press the outer edges of your hands down into your mat. Feel the length through your spine. We'll come out the same way, so keep your tailbone pressed down towards your heels. Your hands lift first, and then your forehead and your torso lift. Then slowly release. We'll find our second set of camel. We'll set up the same way. Drop your tailbone down. Inhale. Exhale, camel pose. Let your head fall back. This feels good. You can grab for your calves, for your ankles. It's important to take those small sips of air. Maybe you start to shift backwards and forwards. But if you feel any pain at all, that's your body telling you to come on out. Come out the same way we came in. Release your sits bones to your heels. Place your left hand on your heart, your right hand on your belly. Feel the heart rate rise, the energy and life churning. We'll take one more round. Maybe making our way into full camel, only if it feels good in the body. But before we do so, reach your arms forward. Just take some hinges back. You want to keep one straight line. Pull your belly to your spine. Send your tailbone down and forward through your inner thighs. One more time. For that third round of camel, place your palms on your low back. Palms, fingertips face down. Inhale. Exhale, camel pose. Next step, grab for your ankles. If all of this feels good, maybe you reach your right arm or your left arm up overhead towards your mat. It's going to be a lot of trust. Keep squeezing your inner thighs in. And just mindfully releasing when you're ready. Taking that in, feeling the shift. Come into a modified restorative child's pose. Release your forehead to your mat. Reach your arms, your hands towards your toes. Allow the heart rate to come down. And slowly start to rise. We'll find hero's pose. Sit between your heels. If your knees feel tight, if anything feels tight, you can stay here. Option to start to crawl it back, maybe you stay on your forearms. If all that feels good, release your upper back to your mat. Grab for opposite elbows overhead. Think of pressing your knees down, rolling your inner thighs in. Then pull your belly to your spine. Soften your rib cage. We'll come out the same way we came in, mindfully. Slowly start to release that grip. Be careful of your knees as you come out of it. And come to a tabletop. And take what you need, just releasing through the ankles, maybe smacking the feet on your mat. Just take a seat back on your mat. Find Sukhasana, easy seats. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, seated twist. Cross your left hand to the outside of your right thigh. Soften your right shoulder back. Maybe you gaze over your right shoulder. Feel the length from your tailbone out through the crown of your head. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist other side. Bring your right hand to the outside of your left thigh. This time your left shoulder softens back. Inhale through center. Exhale, fold, releasing through the low back. Tuck your chin to your chest. Slowly start to roll it up. Uncross your legs, slowly travel down to your back. We'll find reclined bound angle, Supta Baddha Konasana. Place your right hand on your belly, your left hand on your heart. Feel that rise and fall of your chest. Basking in that space that you have created through showing up. You can stay right here. If you want to find a traditional Savasana, you can go ahead and extend your legs long. Returning to that mantra, I belong right here. I deserve to be right here, taking up this space. You can stay right here in Shavasana as long as you need. If you're ready, just start to draw some movement back into the body. You can place both hands on your heart, feeling your intention, taking it with you. Slowly start to shift to your right or left side. And we'll meet in an easy seat, facing forward. Draw your hands to your heart. Together, we'll take a full breath in. Exhale, bow forward in the deepest gratitude for this practice. Namaste.